folks, it is me, RandomJosh Plays, and we are back again with some more 2 Point Campus, and, medical school DLC, forgetting that then, and we are here on part 19 now, heading back in for some more chaos, I'm sure, but we're heading into Molten Rock. Let's see where we can get to today. Alrighty, so we're making our way through things. Let's just jump straight into the chaos. We're doing okay financially, that's good. We've got 7 plots left. We need to somehow work on that student happiness, which is honestly the bane. What can I do to make the students happier? Probably get some room prestige up. Maybe we try and do some other things as well, like giving them more stuff that they want, but like I don't know what they want. That's the problem. We do need to develop more relationships, so that's going to be a massive point to realistically fester on here. Can I see how one can do that? Is there like a way to do that? I don't know. Maybe we should also look at like outdoorsy decorum, you know? Because I feel like the outdoorsiness of it all is just not popping. Like these help. So I might just add a few random sporadic trees to try and spruce the vicinity up a little bit, you know? Just attempting to make everything a little bit more cute. Because I think that's another one that we need to do as well anyway, is like see
now taking students
if we can get I can barely see. Ugh. How about this way? Nope, doesn't like going down there. You. How about you? Nope. You're fine though. They're a lot easier to sneak in. So these aren't going to look pretty whatsoever, but I don't care. Because all I'm doing is just really trying to increase the overall aesthetics here, right?
Welcome back, fellow students. It's me, DJ Shorts, keeping me finger on the pulse of 2 Point County.
This room is apparently disgusting.
Today's topic: would Jasmine
gross.
Odyssey be cooler if she was
So,
less popular? I didn't want to spoil it for you, but the answer is yes.
How can
Here's
I make this
a pretty
more
niche favourite of mine from an actor I can't even
pleasing?
pronounce the name of. It's pretty challenging stuff. Check it out.
Oh, peaceful plant. Has this been in here for a while, or is this new? I don't remember seeing peaceful plant before. I don't know though. Can we just whack it in there? Whoa, that covers a lot. Anywhere else that could do with a peaceful plant? You as well. If I could squeeze you in anywhere. Probably won't be able to. Oh no, I can fit you in there. Lovely. Can I fit one in here as well? Please. I can. And in these rooms? Lovely. Yeah? I feel like we need more janitors because like the plants are not getting fed, which in turn means things appear to be worse than they actually are. So like the actual sanitariness of the areas are not as bad as they would initially seem. But it's just because plants die. Shocking, I know. Give you a rug. The rug should add
Janitor required
a
in
little bit of
bathroom.
something, you know? And then a couple of paintings just to really spruce the area up. And then you can have similar, but just, you know, similar but different, you know? You can have that one. You can also have that one, and you can have that one behind there. A lot of death sounds I'm hearing. Don't love that. Decorative. Let's get the Peachy statue. For why? I don't know.
Janitor
Gotta get
needed
it.
to unblock toilets.
Anything else? Maybe just a couple of like potted plants.
Announcement. The volcano
Okay.
is taking a brief hiatus from being dormant.
Rude.
As you were.
Throw in another love bench or whatever here. Just so I can try to get some more relationships developing. Just trying to spread them out as much as possible so we've got a good sort of overall
Man, I hear a
coverage.
lot of talk about snacks on campus. Although it's pretty derivative
One in
student
there,
chat.
one over
There's
here.
something I've got to say. Sure, cheesy gubbins are, well, fine. But if you're looking for a truly superior snack, you should try Grub Grubs,
Maybe
the snack
one
that's made from real naturally expired insects.
A two.
You might think I sound a bit crazy, I realise that. But I really appreciate the subtle taste. They do take a few
And I
months to
probably want
arrive.
some more of
but
these as
personally,
well.
I think it's worth it.
So put that one there. One her. I want one over this way as well. We have got one there, but I want one a bit closer to the peeps, you know? I don't want things that are out of their way. I do want them to actually be able to access these things. Richer green, kind of. Oh my god, it's going up there.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Some more foliage. Because we love a bit of foliage. Ooh. Is that right in the middle of a path? Ah, no, it's fine. It's a weird place for it to go, but I don't care.
Was it something I said?
God, I've been ignoring everything that they've been asking for. Probably shouldn't do that. Yes, you can have Jasmine Odyssey in May, and then what was the other one? Or did that cover off both of the needs? Maybe, I don't know. But what I do know is we do need small view, so I'm gonna get you in. Come and help out, and I will get you in. That's it. I don't want too many, because the more we keep getting, the worse this gets overall. Because I start then losing money. I don't want to lose money. We want to make sure everything is good. What other? We're only working on 2 plots right now, apparently. It's not good. That's one of them. Attractiveness, that's going to take a second. That one's also going to take a second. 5 teachers to level 7. I don't really want to do that, but we're going to have to. You're still here, let's see what you can do.
It's time for a student story about
do
a
this one.
bakery that's jam-packed no more. Hugh, what have you got for us?
And then I will need to start doing some more training, unfortunately. I'm just going to train one.
I'm here at Old Widget Bakery in Hotspot, where for
How many teachers
generations
did they
local
want?
students
5.
have been enjoying traditional jam donuts. But
Yeah,
sadly, the sweetness ends here.
that's fine.
The machine
The
that
rest
fills
will
the
be
donuts with
lower
delicious
quality
fruity
teachers,
mixtures,
but I
such as
don't
red and
quite give a
green,
crap.
has been suffering for a
Right
jam
now,
rot.
I'm not
And
going
finally
to
went out of
lie.
commission today.
I'm going to try
To
and
honor
make
the
sure we
machine, the
don't
bakery is
spend all our
serving
money too
donuts filled
quickly.
with nothing. They may seem hollow, but their taste is
I do
one
fear that we're
poignancy. A fitting
going to end
farewell
up doing
to
something
a
we
fine
don't really
confectionery
want
friend.
to do.
Starting next week, the bakery will be back up and running with a new machine, looking to make new memories and serve lots of donuts.
Okay. I think we're pretty
Showering is technically
good
but not socially
overall.
optional.
I think one thing I would like to do is expand a bit more down here, create a secondary kind of hub of dormitories, so that when we do the next kind of like expansion per se, of where do I do that actually? Can I do it here? Yeah, so like when we upgrade this to level 6, both of these in fact to level 6, then we're going to see more students coming in. So we want to be able to cater for those students and make sure that they're happy chappies. I may also upgrade the Omnicure just because we can. Get some treasure out of that. Lovely.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets.
Right, the students' happiness is pretty okay. We're at 80%. Which annoyingly I think would have been fine had I chosen that option. I could get rid of it and then do it again. Almost 85. You son of a gun. Can I throw in something very last minute? Event-wise, let us see what I can do. Maybe we do just throw you in. Let's see how that works out. Then maybe that'll get the students' happiness over the mark. I'm hoping. Probably gonna have a no-show here, but I don't care
Announcement.
too much.
Please stay awake in the staff room. No
So
dosing.
my main thing. We have got a staff room here, don't we? Yes. So we have everything we need in this vicinity, generally speaking. I don't know. You're gonna be too expensive. I'm trying to think of the ones that are gonna be most cost effective. Because some of these are going to be very pricey if they have other skills. So those other 5 that are going to get upgraded to
At Fungal, we know
7.
what young people
Is it level
want
7?
in a
I
motor
need to
vehicle.
upgrade them to.
Independence,
Ugh, yes.
wheels,
Pain in the arse.
Beaver from Bungle.
Funny, I also need to apparently train
The
5
car that
staff
puts the
members in a very short
E
period
in
of time as
freedom.
well, so that works well. Maybe we add another trading facility in just down here.
It's almost the end of the academic
Don't love
year,
how this is
in case
placing,
you
but
hadn't
I don't care.
noticed.
Quite frankly, one does not give a damn. Let's see, lovely. Look at all those awards. Gorgeous. We probably could make the training rooms even more effective. But to be honest, I'm not that concerned by it. In this moment, at least. Wait, did we... we did get the, happiness. Haha, I didn't even see it coming. I think the trouble with this one is that I think these areas are going to count. So what we probably want to do... Which, to be fair, we probably can do it quite quickly anyway. Is just kind of grab some things like this and just go absolutely nuts up here with whacking in foliage, because I need this area to be... I think this is going to work. I don't know. I mean, it is going up. See that? Yeah, this is going to work. It's not going to be perfect, but like... I'm just going to create a really awkward forest area up here. I'm just going to start wildly. Because it's not like it's so expensive that I can't afford $100 per tree. It's really not that deep. Then some more over this way as well. Boom, 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 boom. Bada, bada, boom. Before you know it, this place is going to have the best
Here at Campus Radio, some of the team were a little concerned to hear that our listenership has gone down over the past few months.
This area
But
could do
frankly,
a
I'm
little
not
bit
sure that I
extra.
agree. I'd much rather our little radio community stay as small as possible. I don't want the crowd ruining
Let's
it
cut
and
this
taking
area.
us from a cool underground scene to something bland and mainstream. In fact, my dream would be
Thing is,
pretty
they're just
much
gonna
no
keep
one
spreading
listening at all.
around the, like,
Just me
weeds and
talking to
trash.
myself, for myself, all day. Now
Okay,
that
that's
would be
all
pretty
good.
excellent.
And then we need to probably do the same just down the back here.
The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus.
Okay, you're gonna keep buggering me up. Nearly there. We're in 83. You could do with a tree. Probably. Can I squeeze one in the corner? I can. Oh, this area as well. God, I forgot about all this. No, I know we're near enough done with the attractiveness anyway, but I might just
Student
get
union
a bunch of this
requires an
area
assistant.
up a bit further just to really solidify this in. In case there's anything else that's going to be impacted by the overarching attractiveness of the campus, because I don't feel like we're going to be making too many more expansions to the actual plots of land, if you know what I mean. Like, we'll get more plots, but like, don't anticipate utilizing these spaces. We're just gonna have a massive forest, apparently. Look at that. The forest has bloomed all of a sudden. Need to level up the campus overall.
The campus is expanding, even more than usual.
want to get that one. That one's a bit tough. Some of these are just going to be a bit awkward to do, which I don't love the idea of, but we're going to get through this somehow. Do I know how in total? No, I do not. But it's going to be fine, you know? Everything's going to be fine. There seems to be a queue for this, but it's gone down, so I'm not mad. Oh, Jesus, 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 Jesus. Is this being upgraded? Love the gal. The janitors do seem to be keeping things in line a bit better than I had originally hoped they would. So I can't really complain there. I do feel like...
Well, you students, we're more afraid of you than you are of us.
We're not gonna get it, annoyingly. Unless by some absolute miracle we get
Students
to
are
in one day.
reminded that magma becomes lava the second it arrives on campus.
Yes. Let me just line these folk up as well, so that we're progressing ever more forward. Who else? Someone else was a level 5 shortly, because I've got 1, 2, 3 going on to that one. 4, 5. Okay, yeah, no, we do have it. Okay. Oh, I need to set another my next one on, don't I? What is the next best one to do then, I guess? Because that one is going to require us to, I think...
The academic year is starting. I hope you have a pencil.
I mean, let me just see if I do this. Yeah, what does it say? Training room, blah 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 blah. You can improve an existing qualification or teach them something new. Right, but like, what does that mean necessarily? Upgrading a course to level 6 is probably the next best thing. Before the campus level, because then if I can do that, then I get this space, and then I can make that into a bit more of a fun area, shall we say? And then utilising that, we can probably get some more stuff in the campus level. So what does it say here? Expand the campus with more rooms, staff and students to increase the campus level. Level up to earn course points and use these to start and upgrade courses. That makes sense. However, what doesn't make sense to me is the overarching hows that we can do that. Because my thoughts are it's just awkwardly placed. So you see, we're going to sell all of these, but I don't care. And this is 100% going to change. I'm going to have to edit this part of the building, but
Cheers, cheers!
I would like...
On 2 Point Radio. Salutations and congratulations on your exquisite taste.
Just gonna do like
You're
that for
tuning in
now.
for the peak of sophistication on our
Yes.
county's airwaves. Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio.
You
Of
want
course,
some live music?
that.
Of course, we can do that. Let's give it to you there. That's fine. That's fine. That is
Your body is a
fine.
temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with
Okay, so more dormitories to come down here. fully know how I want this area to be just yet, but we might need to create another style of dorm here because this part of the room is just really awkwardly placed. So this one, something different. Can have that bed. Can have that bed.
Janitor needed to unblock
And
toilets.
you can have
Lovely.
that bed. We'll squeeze in some of these, although that's going to then block this area, right? Although you apparently allow things in there, so maybe we're going to be fine. Maybe. I think we just want to really make sure that we've decorated this in the best possible way so that we can really harness good vibes. Let's pop that there. That can come in there. We are definitely going to need
Student
you in
housing
there.
should be character building, not pleasant.
Gonna give you a nice potted plant that side, and I'll also give you
The
one
island is
here.
happy because students have been leaving me be. That's my
You
theory.
can have this. You can also have a larger
It's time
rug
for
in the midst.
Sir Nigel
And
Reviews.
you can have the
And thanks
heart
to the
rug if I can
enlightening
fit
intervention
it.
of our wonderful
Which I
producers,
cannot. Can you have this rug?
The audience, have chosen
can't,
the
but you can
object
have
of
it
our
there.
desires this week. The public's collective wisdom doesn't
Then
trust
we'll
me
just whack
with
up
hog logs.
good old artwork.
Told the popular choice of breakfast
to
cereal.
really
Let's get
amp
this over with, shall we?
this up. There.
Interesting. Interesting. It almost tastes like pork scratchings.
Okay, we can probably do with the decoration of some of these as well then, because to be honest, these dorms are very bland looking. Very bland looking. I'm starting to realise that we've not really put a lot of effort into some of these areas. And that would definitely help us out a lot here. So I think that should realistically be a priority for us. I don't want that one. I only want things that actually make sense. You know? And that can just be anything and everything right now, because things are just going to end up in that way anyhow, anyway. I'm going to give you all a brain in the room. You can't, unfortunately, because the room isn't big enough, but everyone else can have the big brain. In their room. They might not all be perfectly in there, but I don't quite give a damn. Can all have a pride flag just because. Get over it, why not? I'm trying to just decorate, okay? I want the rooms to sparkle and have all the good vibes. And then we'll just whack up a bunch of sporadically random pieces of artwork just to finalize the actual room itself, you know? Gives it a nice vibe so that it can flourish. Trying to just squeeze in as much as humanly possible, which is not always the best idea for this, but we're making do. There might be some dupes, I don't know. I can't really recall and see what I've been doing in each of these rooms. I'm just, like I say, throwing things down wherever I possibly can.
Apologies for the abrupt end to our last segment. I've had a quick rinse and can commence with our review. The border of sweet and savory is, for some perverse reason, the fashion in fine dining circles, so I suppose it only makes sense that this will trickle down
a couple
in
of
some
rugs as
form
well,
to the food
just
of the layperson. Congratulations to you, the common people, for joining in on this most foul of fads.
Janitor needed in staff room.
It doesn't need to be perfect. And I'll continue the playing of this just so that you can still see some gameplay going on while I'm like probably blindly doing this. It's so tedious. Flinging everything around today. What a day. It has been a moment, okay? Right. I don't even know what this is helping me do. Like, are we... I guess we are leveling up the campus here.
Toilets. Lovely.
I don't know whether this is particularly, or whether that was from when I made the new dormitories in the other end. Maybe. I don't quite know. But we're just gonna say that it is that reason, because honestly, I just don't know what I'm doing. Do you know what's going on? Because I sure as hell don't. We're still doing good money-wise, so that is a massive win compared to some of our previous videos, where we have absolutely scrounged the barrel.
Janitor needed to install upgrade. Thank you.
Right, other things I want in this region is gonna be... Hold up. Y'all want some Jasmine Odyssey? Of course you do. Lovely. Okay, we're nearly at the 12 soulmates. That's something.
Contains most of the games you hope it would.
Let's upgrade this.
With only a few scandalous omissions.
Let's see where we are.
Then prove it.
You're
and buy them
done.
again.
Let's upgrade you. Let's train you up. So that's the 5, and they also have the 5. Yeah, lovely. That is what I wanted to see. Can you do that for me, please? What do
Assistant
we...
needed in the student union.
Kind of want a better kind of bathroom shower sitch over here. So I'm gonna make an even bigger one. Guess this works. With a sink on the end. Can I fit a sink? Can you actually hold on? If I Turn back time. Much better. It's so much better. Oh, you are.
Showering is technically but not socially optional.
Okay, I need to pause this while I prepare my ass, because we're gonna need to somehow do this. I need to train more staff members up again. And I'm probably gonna just use the little one over here. And then hopefully fit another one just there. Hand dryer. Can you not fit a fucking hand dryer in? Oh, how annoying. Guess you don't need a hand dryer. And then again, a similar, oh Jesus, similar styling to the showering room. Just be like so. But this one will have a couple of towels. I can't be asked to make them pretty. And you're not going to be kind and let me... Oh, you are. Haha. Where there is a will, there is a way. And then I can fit in... No, I can't fit in the big one. You're also going to have the little one. That will do. Anything else that we can fit in? We can't fit a sink in, so you're just going to have to deal with it. Pointblank.com. Again, you're probably also... Oh, no, we can fit a flower. Really awkwardly, mind you. I can't, however, fit one in here for whatever reason. Apparently, the spacing is a little bit different in here. Although... Oh, you're an arse, because you can fit it if it's just to the side, I think. So if I go here, I'm going to have to just do it, because it will annoy me. Because it just makes it a little bit prettier. Oh, so pretty. Let's... Who do we want to train up? Someone that doesn't have a lot going on. You can just kind of do some maintenance training, as can you. I'm going to just train you up on your that. I'm going to just give you happy thoughts, because I can. Just trying to make sure that we've got enough people doing training, because that will help as well. Excuse me. Lovely.
Nigel Bickleworth, your friend
Lovely,
over the
lovely,
frequencies.
lovely.
I tried to get this next song pulled from the station, but alas, what
And then we
can one
do need
do?
to keep an eye
Well, I
on
can play it with the disclaimer that you
financials and
should enjoy it,
costings
and you
all that
won't
fun
enjoy it.
jazz.
You are some musical triumph. Only
Because I
on
really
2
don't
Point
want this
Radio.
to backfire on us, but we are at
Janitor
level
needed to
23
unblock
campus
toilets.
now, so it's a
Lovely.
little bit better. Just need a little bit more to get us to where we can upgrade a course to level 6. Which it is quite difficult. What other rooms can I add into this? If I need to add rooms, like I want to make sure I'm adding the right kinds of rooms. So those are all accommodation-based rooms. Maybe a lounge area within this space. Maybe? Nicely done as always. Sorry, let me just.
Summer break would be a convenient time for construction.
What else can we do? We don't need a gym, right? Because, like, it doesn't come into play for this. I don't think it's beneficial to have a gym. These are all the DLC ones, so we've got all of those. That's fine. Or at least all the ones that are actually necessary. These are all academic based, so again, we don't need those. I think the only other thing realistically is going to be a student lounge then. And I know there is one just there, but like this is going to be a smaller one. Which I want more for just like the fun. Fun vibes.
Enjoy your summer. I know I will.
So let's get you in like that. I'm gonna be nice to you here and give you a nice plethora of different vending machines as well. Just so you've got options. You'll of course have a little area for, you know, the good old needs. And I'll whack in one of
Janitor
those just so they
needed
can
to
buy.
unlock toilets. Lovely.
Maybe we do need to make it a little bit bigger then. Thinking about this logically, because it is a little bit tight in here. That's fine, look at that. Give you 2 of those. And 2 of those. You can also have the claw love machine, because I think that will help develop more loving
It's time
interests.
to spill the tea with Nigel B. Nigel B.
Whack
Who is
in
that?
some
Who
of
is that?
those.
Have them fired, all right? Today I'm hearing that a production assistant at a certain radio station is getting the sack. Scandalous, I know, but you didn't hear it from me.
Again, love a good rug in here.
Despite the
And let's
rumours,
fling
the
up some
campus
good old
grounds are not a toilet.
artworks. Just to really sell the place, you know. Because that always helps. That'll do, donkey. Because now we've got enough overarching room, I guess you could argue. Part of me would like to just stomach that upgrade, but I'm thinking we need to probably... Oh, hold on, no. I think we need to end this episode off because we've been going for a hot minute. But we are making some good headway towards, I guess, where we need to go, progression-wise. Has been a bit of a long episode, so apologies about that. But, as always, thank you all so much for sticking tuned with today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, of course, please do head on down below, click on that subscribe button, join the family, and hit that notification bell also to be notified of when I do post future videos such as this. And yeah, thank you again, and I will see each and every one of you folks in the next video. Peace out, bitches.